this guy is Trump is always look for his own interest, not for country interest. Yeah, 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 yeah. I guess I'm not sure. So because it's always ups and down. Okay. Uh-huh. Dollar value is decreasing bit by bit. Yeah, I think today is 88. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I think this guy, I don't know what he will do. That's okay. Shall we start today? So we are talking about storage services. Could you please, if you don't mind, could you please repeat and try to recollect previous class what we have discussed, if you don't mind? Is it okay? Is it? Oh, that's great. Awesome. Good job. Great man. Good job. So I'll give you hint. We talked about object storage, file storage, and block storage. So you just try to recollect the information, and after that I will repeat this again.
Storage, it's just like multiple storage.
Yeah,
It's like okay, yeah, that's what we talk about. The simple storage service, right?
yeah, exactly. You are right. You are right. Exactly, you are right. So example for object storage is S3. You are right. Simple storage service.
Yeah.
So
Because we
this
didn't talk about.
and also
We
after
didn't talk
that
about.
this.
Sorry, what was it?
So of object storage and after that file storage.
Uh, File storage or file storage? Use file storage, right?
Yeah, it is file storage.
Yeah, yeah, we
Example
talked about
example
that.
example
It's
in
like
Windows.
you
So
share files, workload, like web servers, analytic analytics.
yeah, yeah. So file store in this is for suppose in Windows, you might see these files are there, right? Can you see? Can you see?
Yeah, I could see.
All these
Yeah, yeah.
files. This is an order. This is sequence order. So for a file inside a file, example, Docker, there is a file. Okay, this is a file. Inside there are a lot of files. Like this is kind of hierarchy. This is called
Uh
it
huh.
as a hierarchy. So this will follow, file storage will follow the hierarchy structure. So this is called as hierarchical file system. Okay,
Correct.
this makes easy to find the access specific files. This is one point. This makes easy to find or easy to identify the files, but it can be less efficient for storing the large amount of unstructured data.
It
Okay,
can be what?
so but it cannot
It can
be,
be less efficient.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
less efficient for storing large amount of unstructured data. Okay,
Why is that?
why means this structure will follow only structural path. Okay, structured data only can able to store in this file storage.
Oh, okay. Whatever it's giving him, like whatever it's telling him.
Yeah, so unstructured data, useless, here and there, all the bulk unstructured
Gotcha.
data could not able to store here. We properly, this file system will follow hierarchy level, hierarchy file system. In the sense, a folder, that folder inside one more folder, that folder inside one more folder, it will follow proper file system only. Unorganized, unorganized, unstructured data will not store in this file storage. In this is the difference. Here object storage means object storage is can be stored. data in the form of objects. Okay, its own unique identifier and metadata. Okay, object can stored in a pool rather than folder hierarchy. Rather than folder hierarchy like file storage. So we are comparing with object storage with the file storage. Okay, it's not like a the object storage is not like a file storage. Object storage is actually it will store in the form of objects. Okay, it is not hierarchy file system, hierarchy structure. This makes object storage ideal for storing large amount of unstructured data. Unstructured data in the sense the data will be here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there. So there will there is no any proper file, there is no proper structure. So that kind of such kind of data we can store in object storage. Okay, example for hierarchy or structural data storage is file system. Unstructured data is example for object storage. Okay, can you see this? This is highlighted.
Yeah, instructed data.
Unstructured data example objects to storage. Structured data example is file storage. Okay, this will be order. This is discipline. It will follow some discipline. Okay, okay. Here object storage will not follow any discipline. The data is here and there. Okay, data is not structured. Okay, unordered data, unstructured data will be stored in a object storage. Example S3 or S3 buckets. Okay, structured data example is here Windows file systems. Okay, right. Next one is block storage. The storage will store in the form of blocks. Okay, it divides the data into fixed size blocks that are stored independently. Okay, it will store independently. This makes block storage ideal for storing data that need to be accessed quickly, such as database files. Okay, so it can be difficult to manage a large number of blocks. Okay, example for block storage hard disk. Okay,
Uh huh.
you might your laptop having hard disk, right? For example,
Yeah.
if it is completely closed or completely finished, there is no any space in your hard disk. What you will do, you will buy external hard disk, or you will buy some
Yeah.
pen drives, right?
RAM, like RAM.
Yeah, like RAM. So for suppose if your hard disk is completely full, okay, if it is completely finished, then what you will do is you will buy some external hard disk. You will move your complete data into external hard disk. Again, you will make the some space, and after that you will use your hard disk. That's how.
Correct.
Okay, so example, this block storage can be used for hard disk. Might it be instances? Example, in EC2 instance is there. Okay, so you have created EC2 instance in AWS, right?
Correct.
For that also we have a hard disk. Okay, for example, 8 GB hard disk completely full. What you will do in that case? You will buy some more extra. You hard disk. For suppose 8 GB. I'll tell you. I'll give you a very good example. Okay, block storage.
Yes.
For block storage is example for
Come again?
EC2 instances. Block storage. We are talking about block storage.
Yeah.
Block storage. Okay. So this will be very order. It will be stored in the form of blocks. Okay. This is one block. This is one block. For example, I'll keep here MP3. MP3 will be stored in one block. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Videos will store in one block. Documents will store in one block. Just imagine. Okay. So and some other files. Okay, so here you can say um, all operating system related will store in one block. Okay, and X will store in one block, Y will store in block. Just examples. Okay, MP3 will store
Yeah.
MP3. All MP3 files will be stored in one block. Okay, this will not store in other blocks. Okay, if mp3 is there, mp3 will store in one block. You will call this whenever you call mp3, this will all your data will get from mp3 block itself. For example, you called videos. I want example, I want a Hemish Reshmiya or econ videos you need. So this econ videos will call from this block. Okay, so again Mohammed called some document, for example I9 document. For example, Mohammed need I9 document, so this I9 document will get from this block. So this how, so it is completely bifurcated as a blocks. Okay,
Yeah.
so how block storage will store the data in the form of blocks like this, bricks. It's a kind of bricks. Okay, example, while you are constructing home, if you want to construct wall, how you will construct? Big brick by brick, right? Like this. Okay,
Yeah.
this is one brick, this is one brick, this is one brick, this is one brick. This is how you will arrange the bricks one by one, right? Same way, block storage also will store in the form of blocks. One brick in the sense one block. Okay, so to understand this terminology, I'm just saying each and every part, small parts. Okay. Same way,
Okay.
I'm going to explain you about this block storage example is EC2 instance. So you will create
Okay.
EC2 instance in AWS. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just forgot. Start recording. My goodness. So sad. Let me
Sorry. What?
let me cross check. I forgot to record this video. Let me check. Okay, that's fine. All right. So it's my bad. I think it's recording now. Okay, just I'm checking it. That's it. Okay. So yeah. So example for block storage is EC2 instance. Okay, in AWS. Okay. So object storage data objects in a flat structure. Right. So in file system, file storage organize data in a hierarchical structure. Okay, but block storage splits data into small bricks, small blocks. Okay, every data, different data you may store, that data will be split into different blocks. Okay, and
Yeah.
stores them separately. I'm saying here, I'm saying complete truth, Mohammed. This is not example. Okay. The data will store
That's it.
and it will split in different form. Example, MP3 will store in one block, videos will store in one block, documents store in one block, operating related files will store in one block. That's how the data will split.
Mm.
Block storage split data into small blocks and it stores them separately. Each block has unique address. The system decides how to organize these blocks. Okay, think of block storage is like a hard disk. Example, I'm telling hard disk. Okay, it doesn't care about files or folders, just raw and data blocks. Example, AWS EBS, elastic block storage. This is separate service. After finishing of these, after understanding about block storage, file system and object, then we will jump into this EBS. Clear? Example, Google persistent disk.
Yes.
Google persistent disk. I'm saying you can stop anywhere. You can stop and ask me cross questions. Okay. And also
Yeah.
Azure managed disk. So these are all type. So we are not dealing with the Google. We are not dealing with Azure. That's the reason we are talking about EC2 instance. Why? Because EC2 instance is a service related to AWS. Clear?
Yes.
So, Mohammed, you just remember or recollect your while you are creating EC2 instances, you have selected hard disk storage. Okay, you selected storage while you are creating EC2 instance. You should select storage. At that moment, you selected 8 GB storage. Clear? So, Mohammed,
Yes.
while you are running EC2 instances, the data will add day by day. Continuously, data will add into this storage. Correct? So, for suppose your data is reached up to 8 GB. So, what happens? It will show you that your disk is completely full. Your disk is full or no space in your storage. Okay. So this kind of warning you will get. You understood? So once your storage is
Yes.
completely full with 8 GB, then what is option we have? So we have to get EBS, we have to create EBS volumes. Clear? We have to create is EBS volumes. That volumes we have to attach it to example. I have created EBS volume is 200 GB. You understood, right? So this EBS volume I am going to add with it, add with this instance. So 200 GB plus 8 GB, how much storage would be now?
208 GB.
Exactly. So now I'll have 208 GB. Initially, while I am creating AWS instance, I had 8 GB only. But after finishing this, after completing this storage, I have taken extra 200 GB from EBS volume. Understood? And I have
Yes.
added this 200 GB to existed 8 GB. Now it became 208 GB. Right? That is the purpose of block storage. You understood? Example is
Yes.
EBS, elastic block storage. Okay. Now we are coming to real time scenario. Okay. So in your project, your manager will ask you, "Hey Mohammed, actually, we have while we are creating EC2 instance, I have taken 1 TB storage, but thing is now it is completely full. Your storage completely got full. Okay, your storage completely done. So now you have to add one more
Move it.
1 TB more. Okay, please try to create EBS. Okay, this is your requirement. Are you with me?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, I was just repeating. Maybe you are occupied with some other things. I'm getting sounds
No, no,
from your end.
no. I'm trying to plug my laptop.
Yeah, that's why. Please stop me. If you want to do anything, please stop me because I'm just going in a flow. If you miss the point, you don't understand the concept. That's why I'm saying you can stop me anywhere. I can wait for until you done it.
Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, please request me like this. I will accept it.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's fine.
Yeah, what were you saying? Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll show you the difference comparison. So we were. So you need to understand the proper flow. That's why. Okay. So I hope you understood. So let me repeat again. So I'm saying, for example, in your while you are working for while you are
Uh huh.
associated with one company, so you are
Uh
working
huh.
as a cloud engineer. Your manager will ask you, "Hey, Mohammed, actually we have created one instance. That instance, while you are
Uh huh.
creating that instance, you have taken 1 TB as a storage. Okay, so in that storage, okay, you selected 1 TB storage, but this is completely got full now. So the storage has been completely done. So
Yeah.
Mohammed, you need to take one more TB extra, okay, from the EBS. Okay, so this kind of requirement you will get. Okay, if your manager requests
Okay.
you, or you will get ticket. This is your ticket now. Okay, so if you get this kind of ticket, what you have to do is, so if you have a privileges, so that's fine. If you don't have a privileges, you need to request from your admin team or your manager, so you will get access. Once you will get access, you have to take you have to create EBS volume. While you are creating EBS, so you have to choose 1 TB storage. You understood? After creating
Yes.
this 1 TB EBS, you have to attach this 1 TB to existed 1 TB. You understood? Once after
Yeah.
finishing this EBS 1 TB done, so you have to, that should be appear 2 TB as a storage. You understood?
Oh, so it'll be 2 TB.
Yeah. So what is the purpose of EBS? Can you please let me know? So what do you understood about this concept?
Wait, come again? The
I'm
whole
saying,
thing?
just follow my what I'm writing here. Just follow my pen. Okay.
Uh huh. Block storage.
So what I'm saying is, so you will get requirement. Your manager will request, hey Mohammed, while you are creating EC2 instance, okay, we have chosen 1 TB only. Now this 1 TB got full, completely done.
It's
Okay.
not enough.
Now
Yeah.
we don't have a storage, no storage. Okay. No storage. Mohammed,
Yeah.
create one EBS volume. Okay. Take the storage, you take 2 GB extra, 2 TB extra. Okay. This 2 TB, you need to create EBS volume. This you can consider as a volume. Create EBS volume, and this 2 TB attached with this current existed 1 TB EC2. So now, so then what happens is, already existed 1 TB is there. That 1 TB
Uh huh.
plus 2 TB becomes
That's
3
three.
TB. This
Uh
3
huh.
TB will show in the console. This is your requirement. While you are creating EC2 instances, you actually opted 1 TB storage. Now, while you are the days passing, so you are working on so and so project, this 1 TB got full. Okay, the storage has been completed. So your manager requested to create two more extra TB, okay, as a EBS volume. By using EBS volume, your manager requested to create 2 TB storage. Okay, added he requested to add 2 TB to existed EC2 instance. This is your requirement. Again, I'm repeating. While you are creating EC2, while you are creating EC2 instances, you chose 1 TB. Okay. Now, days passing, this 1 TB got completed, full. This got full. So then what happened? Your manager requested, hey Mohammed, create EBS volume with 2 TB. Okay. After creating EBS volume, you need to attach this EBS volume to EC2 instance. This is your requirement now. Once after attaching this existed 1 TB, so that should become 3 TB. You understood this requirement?
Yeah.
So your manager will ask you, can you please repeat what you understood?
Yeah. So basically, the file, the 1 TB is gonna get full, and the manager is gonna require me, hey, Mama, the the file is full. Create another another second one,
Yeah. EBS volume. By
and
using
then
EBS volume, by using
EBS. Yeah,
EBS,
yeah.
create EBS volume. This EBS volume, you choose 2 TB as a storage. This 2
Okay.
TB, once after creating this 2 TB, just need to attach this 2 TB to EC2. Then you will get 2 TB extra. Already 1 TB you utilized. Okay. But once you create EBS volume, if you attach with this existed EC2 instance, you will get 2 TB extra. Then you can utilize this. There is no any discrepancies. There is no any disturbances from your project. Now this EC2 will add the 2 TB extra. So then you can smoothly you can follow your projects. Smoothly you can run your projects. You understood?
Yeah, but why is he giving 2 T if I just want one more?
Yeah. So which means the one which you already created has been completely done. So you utilized all this 1 TB. So that is the reason your manager requested to create 2 TB extra by using EBS volume. By using EBS only, by using this EBS service only, you can create 2 TB extra as a storage. And this extra is 2 TB storage you can attach with the current EC2 instance. You understood?
Yeah.
So then this 1 TB already is there. This 1 TB plus this 2 TB becomes 3 TB. Out of this 3 TB, you already utilized 1 TB. Correct? Now you will have 2 TB space. This 2 TB space is there. Okay. This 2 TB space you can consider as it as a storage. Understood? This storage you will having currently. You have 2 TB empty space.
Yes.
Okay. This 1 TB space is full. This 2 TB space is empty. You understood
Mm-hmm.
right now?
Yeah.
So that is the reason you have to use EBS volumes. You understood? I hope you understood very much clear.
Yeah, that was pretty
That is a
clear.
purpose of storage. Understood? That is the purpose of EBS. Understood what is EBS? EBS is a block storage. Why I am saying block storage in the sense EBS is a service that EBS is actually in the form of blocks. The storage which is in the form of blocks. This is a technical term. That's the reason we have discussed about these blocks. While we are discussing about EBS blocks, EBS storage. So if you see somewhere block storage, you need to understand that what is exactly block storage. That is the reason we have discussed about this block storage. Okay. Block storage in the sense the data will be stored in the form of different blocks, separate blocks. Understood? So this EBS is a
Yes.
service. EBS means elastic block storage. Elastic block storage. Elastic in the sense it is a flexible. Okay. Whenever you want to attach, whenever you want to create new storage, you can create it and you can attach with the current existed EC2 instance. And also you can also, if you want to detach it, you can also detach it. That is the reason it is elastic. Whenever you want to attach it, you can attach. Whenever you want to detach it, you can detach. That is the reason it is a block storage. Understood? Please stop me
Yes.
anywhere. You can ask me any kind of silly question. Please. You need to understand it. I can explain 100 times. So if
So
you get
basically,
any
elastic
confusion,
block is what?
sorry,
Basically, the elastic block job is what?
elastic block storage. EBS means elastic block storage. Right. The normal storage is got full. If you want to add additional storage, you will use EBS. Do you understood?
Yeah.
So already whatever storage is there for your EC2 instance, if that storage got full, then if you want to add additional storage by using EBS, you can add additional storage. You understood?
Yes.
Block storage is a type of storage that divides data into fixed static blocks, which can be easily accessed and modified. That is the purpose. Okay. Okay. So EBS,
Okay.
elastic block storage. EBS allows you to create a storage and attach them easy to instant that we have discussed, correct?
Yeah.
For example, you have a table. You have a table for example, you have a your computer table, right? Okay, you have a table in your home. So for every, this is a table.
Yeah.
Just imagine this is a table. This is one block. This is one block, and this is one block. Okay. For every block, you will keep here MP3 files. You keep here documents. You keep here files. Correct. You keep here anything, just miscellaneous things. Okay, you understood, right? Same way,
Yeah.
however, you are keeping in table this different shelves, different blocks. Okay, same in AWS also. All different items will be stored in the form of blocks. Understood? In EBS also, we will store different items in the different blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, EBS allows you to create a storage and attach them into EC2 instances. If your EC2 instance get full, then you will create EBS volume. This EBS volume we need to attach to existed EC2 instance. That is the purpose of EBS. Hope you understood. Can you please repeat? Please try to understand, or please try to request me to repeat the same if you don't understand.
You want me to repeat the whole thing?
Yes, I will.
It's just the level of storage that we're gonna do, like one, two, three, like you said. It's like a
Yeah,
data storage, like fixed,
yeah, I
like a
will tell you.
desk.
So this is first time. That's the reason you are getting a little confused. I will repeat again. So we have discussed actually different types of storage, correct? What are those storage? Actually, object storage is one type, file storage is one type, block storage is one type. Okay. Object storage is we will use in S3 bucket. Okay, because that is unstructured data. You can keep it anywhere. You can keep it. For example, in your house, some items there is no fixed place, right? You will throw here, you will throw there, you will throw somewhere. You understood, right?
Yeah.
Some items in our house we cannot keep in fixed place. That is called as object storage. Okay, so object storage example, S3 bucket. In S3 bucket, you can consider those objects as object storage. S3 bucket, whatever the storage is there, that is actually you can consider that as an object storage. That is unstructured data. Unstructured in the sense you can directly just keep anywhere, mixing all together. You understood?
Yeah.
Example, I'll give you one more example. For suppose this is S3 bucket. Clear? If it is this S3 bucket, in this S3 bucket, this is uh, this is some ID. Okay, some MP3 related ID. This is something related videos. This is file files. Okay, so which means we are clubbing. Okay, we are clubbing files, we are clubbing MP3, we are clubbing videos in S3 object storage, right? We can keep everything anywhere. We can keep different files, different videos, different MP3, audio related, video related, images, folders, everything we can mix up all together. In object storage, we can mix up all the kind of data. You understood right now? In S3
Yeah.
bucket, we can mix up all the data. That is the reason we can call this as a unstructured data. You understood, right? Now,
Yeah, because you could put large amount
yeah, large amount of data in unstructured way. You can keep any
in
data in anywhere. Okay.
multiple storage.
Yeah, multiple storage. You can keep anywhere, any item, any data. There is no um, any type of meaning. For suppose MP3, videos, images, files, folders. You can mix up all together. Okay, you can mix up all together. You can store in S3 bucket. You understood, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But coming to this storage, file storage. File storage is not like that. File storage in your laptop. So this is for suppose this is Muhammad folder. In this Muhammad folder, you will keep Noor. Okay. Here you will keep Shahin Begum. Please don't laugh at me because if she listen all these things, she will beat you. She will throw you from your house. She will kick off definitely. Okay, this is your for suppose Rahim for suppose. Okay, so which means under Muhammad family, these are all comes under, right? Which means Noor is there, Shahin Begum is there, Rahim is there. They are actually family members, right? So which means under this folder we actually, however, we placed as a structure way, structured and hierarchical. Example for hierarchy. So he is actually your CEO. Okay, he is actually your vice president. He is actually your manager. Okay, he will be your team lead. Okay, he is you, Muhammad. You understood, right? He is
Yeah.
your CEO, under CEO VP under manager. Manager is team member, team lead. Okay, under team lead, Muhammad is a employee. Muhammad is an employee. There is actually structured, which this is called as hierarchical file system. You understood? The file has
Yeah.
proper uh, organized flow. If there is organized flow, that is called as a hierarchy file system. You understood, right? I'm just
Yeah.
insisting to understand the technical terms. Understood? If this kind
Yes.
of data we can consider as a file storage, I mean hierarchical file system. Understood, right? So now we will talk about, so this hierarchical file system cannot store large amount of data. You understood? Okay.
Yes.
And again, one more thing, we are
Storage.
talking about storage type. Understood, right?
Yeah.
Storage type. In this storage type, example, there is a table. Okay. This is your table. Understood? There is a one shelf, right? Shelf 2, shelf 3. Three parts are there. In this, you can consider this as a one block. In this block, you will keep your books. Okay. In this shelf, in this block, you just need to keep in mind this is a block. In this block, you will keep your pens. In this block, you will keep your I don't know what things we'll keep in this from files, some educational files for suppose. Okay, so this is called block storage. This is one block. In this block only, first block you are going to keep only books. Okay, second block you will keep only pens. Third block you will keep only files. Okay, so in block storage, okay, in block storage, the data will store in the form of blocks. Every block, okay, separate books, pens and educational files. Okay, it will store in the form of blocks. Okay, Block storage splits the data. This is different data, this is different data, this is different data, which means it is splitting different data. Example, books, pens, and files, educational files. Block storage will split data into small blocks. Correct? This is one block, 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 and this is one block. Okay, and it's stored separately. Books stored separately, pen separately, file separately. Okay, if you keep all the data here, books, pens, files all together, this comes under, what is that? S3, which means storage, object storage. Object in S3, object storage we will keep all together, but in block storage it will split and it will store it different separate blocks. I hope you understood, Mohammed.
Mm, so
Please ask me again, I will repeat it again.
it kind of confused me. So you saying in the object storage we're storing large amount?
Large amount data, but it will
Uh
mix
huh.
up all the type of all the kind of, example, files are there, folders are there, mp3 images, all you can keep anywhere.
Yeah, I got that part.
All
Like
different type
multiple
of data
storage,
you
like
can keep anywhere.
multiple storages.
Yeah, sorry, repeat it again.
Like
Pardon.
like multiple storage. I understand that, but
Yes.
what does the other part do? The block storage.
Yeah, the block storage, actually, this block storage, it will, example, I tell you, here in this storage, this is a hierarchy, the structured data will be there, right? This structured data will be there, but it is not uh, large amount data, it can't accept. The structured data will not accept by large amount of data, you understood? But here in the storage type, this will store large amount of data, but it will store in the form of different blocks. For example, you can consider here, just need to understand, you will store here mp3 songs. Okay, songs related you can keep in this block, videos you will keep in this, videos in this, you can keep in this block, files you can keep in this block. Okay, images you will keep in this block. Okay, you understood, right? mp3s, if you want to store, for suppose Mohammed actually going to keep one more, a song, that will not go and store here. No, the mp3 files, whatever the audios, whatever the songs are you are going to keep, that songs will keep in this block only. You understood, right? For
Yeah,
example, Mohammed want to keep one video, his marriage video, for suppose, that video will store in this videos block only. And Mohammed want to keep one file, one is educational related file, files related, that will store in this files block only. Mohammed want to keep his kid pic. Okay, Noor, Noor related pics you want to keep, that Noor related pics will store in this image block only. You understood, right? These are all not, these are not mixing all together. This pics you can't keep in videos, this videos you can't keep in file, this files you can't keep in songs. You understood right now? Which means
yeah,
in block storage, it will store in different blocks. In block storage, it will split into different blocks. You understood, right?
yeah,
Okay, this block storage where we will use in the sense EBS, elastic block storage, is a service which is providing by AWS. Okay, in AWS, EBS is a service. By using EBS, you can create extra storage. Okay, whenever you need it, you will create extra storage. That storage you will attach with the instance. You got it, right?
yeah.
You
So you could
understood,
attach it
right?
with instant, and it's gonna. Yeah, yeah.
You are very much clearly understood. If you don't understand, you can ask me. I will explain more than 1,000 times.
No, I get it. It's Elastic, it's a type. Block is the storage, and you're gonna attach it to the EC2 stance.
Wow, fantastic, great job. That's what we are going to do. So these are all technical terms. That's the reason you need to understand the technical terms. That's the reason I explained all these things. You understood, right?
Yeah.
Now we will come to main topic. This is main topic. This is main topic. EBS. What is EBS? EBS is a elastic block storage. Okay. EBS means elastic block storage. For suppose you can consider this is EBS. Okay. In this EBS, there are different. Okay, just forget about this. So we will try to understand the um, this definition. Okay. EBS allows you to create a storage and attach them to EC2 instances when your existed storage got full. You understood, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, your existent storage got completely full. So then you will take extra storage that you storage need to attach with this EC2 instance. Okay. Object storage in the sense MP3, MP4, pictures, documents. Block storage means operating system, databases. Okay. All the databases can be in the form of block storage. You understood, Mohammed?
Yeah.
Operating system in the sense whatever your files, your laptop is there, right? Your laptop has operating system. Okay. If your laptop want to run it properly and smoothly, this operating system will help. Understood? Databases
Yes.
in the sense big data, big data. Okay. Example, Oracle database. Okay. um, RDS. Okay. DynamoDB. So database in the sense not small data, TBs. Okay. uh, TBs related large amount of data, we can call it as a database. In this database there are different type of data will store in this database. You understood, right? Large amount data will
Yes.
be stored in this database. For that purpose we will use EBS. Okay. To EBS will create the volumes. You create EBS as a volume. This volume you can attach into these instances. Whenever you create this EC2 instance, extra whatever extra amount of storage is there, that storage will be attached to this. For example, Mohammed, this is your house, man. Okay, this is your house. In this house, you have 4 rooms. Okay, but in these 4 rooms, every room 2 pairs are there. 4 into 2, 8 members. Correct. For
Yeah.
suppose extra your family, for suppose one bachelor is there, maybe your brother. Okay, your brother is there, he also got married. Now how many members are there? 9 members. If he get married,
Yeah.
9 members will come. Okay, and he got one child also. How many members? 10 members. If these three want to
10.
make a family, so this house is not enough. Okay, you want to construct one more room. You understood, right? This is completely full. This house is completely full, is not enough for you guys. So what you will decide it is you want to construct one more extra room for for your brother. You understood, right? This
Yeah.
extra room you can create by using EBS. You understood, right?
Yes.
I'm yelling, but I don't know how much you are getting.
I get it.
Okay. So EBS will be used for creating extra amount of storage. You understood, right?
Yeah.
Right. So now we will talk about EBS volume types. Okay. There are types are there. Okay, there are different types. Don't worry about this. You just need to understand. That's it. Types. You don't need to buy head. You don't need to keep in mind. Okay. Whenever requirement comes, that requirement along with the requirement, your manager will tell you that. So these are all types are there. You just need to choose SSD. Okay, this is type. Just need to create that type. That's it. They will let you know. Don't worry. Don't need to buy head, and you don't to keep in your minds. Understood? SSD is a one
Yes.
type. Okay, SSD general purpose we will use GP2 and GP3 up to 1000 IOPS. What is the IOPS? Input and output per second. Okay, input output per second. This much speed. This is a speed. It will calculate the speed. Okay, SSD provisioned IOPS IO1 IO2. This is one more type. This is type 2. Okay, and HDD. Man, I'm saying my laptop is having SSD. Okay, your laptop might be HDD or SSD, not sure. I have external hard disk. Okay, I have external hard disk. This external hard disk is HDD. Okay, these are all types. Okay, HD means hard disk. HDD means hard disk. SSD means I think SSD means I think let me check. I forgot it. SSD full form. See, solid state drive. Okay, it is very faster. It is very faster than HDD. You understood? SSD is the
Okay.
latest one. This SSD is very faster than HDD. Understood, right?
So,
HDD throughput is
what,
for optimized. Yeah, please go ahead. You are trying to say something.
what we use this for?
Hey, this is for storage. You're going to keep. For example, your laptop is there, right? You're storing files, right? You're storing images, right? You are storing your data, right? Where you are
Yeah.
storing? You are storing in here only by using SSD and HDD only. You are storing the data in SSD. It is a hard disk. This is also hard disk. But I'm saying SSD means solid structured data. This solid structured data is the latest. SSD is latest. Okay. This is very faster. SSD is very faster than HDD. This is little slow than SSD. Understood? These are all types. SSD is general purpose, GP2, GP3 is general purpose, IO1, IO2 is provisional. Okay, provision purpose. Okay, ST1 is for optimized, throughput optimized purpose. Okay, SC1 is less frequency, access data, less frequency type. Depends upon usage, we will choose these types. Okay, standard, cheapest, infrequently accessed storage, we will use STD magnetic. Understood? These are all types of data we are having currently. Got it?
Okay.
Next. So
So just
EBS,
different type of data.
yeah, this is different type of data.
So just focus on those two.
Yes, yes. You don't worry. While you are creating while you are creating EBS volume, you will see all those types. But you need to know that which type, which purpose. And in your project also, they will specify you. If you want to create a volume, they will specify you. Don't worry. Okay, which type of storage you need to choose. They will specify you. Don't worry. Okay.
Would they
Next.
ask me these questions in the interview?
Yeah, they will ask you questions about EBS. What is EBS? What is the purpose of EBS? And all such type of questions. Understood?
Yeah.
And you need to understand some of more these words, technical terms. On demand, reserved, spot, and dedicated host. On demand means whenever you want to launch server. So once you are done with your work, stop or terminate it, right? Example,
Okay.
example, uh,
Uber car.
Uber car. Uber car is there. Um, you will use whenever you want to use. For example,
You
Uber app,
use the
app will be there in your mobile, right? You will have Uber app.
correct whenever you want to use
So
it.
whenever it is required only, you will use that app, right?
Correct.
Whenever it is required, you have a more requirement. At the time, you will use always that app. Once after done this, you will close that app, right? That is called as on demand. Okay. So reserved. What is a reserved means? Reserved in the sense, for suppose you want to travel from USA to India. So you will reserve your ticket, right? Try flight ticket.
Yeah.
That is means reserved. Reserves for some duration. Okay, spot. What is spot? Based upon market price. Okay, that is spot. Dedicated host. When physical machine will be dedicated to you. Example, God projects. For government projects, we will dedicatedly keep some host. Okay. So for example, your laptop is there. So you have some dedicated storage, right? For example, 1 TB, 500 GB, something kind of. While you are buying laptop, it will for every laptop has dedicated storage. That is called as, you can consider that as a dedicated host. So these technical terminals is just giving examples. Understood, right? So we have completed EBS theory. Next class we are going to see how to create EBS volume. You understood, my friend?
Yeah. We're gonna okay. So they're all in order. You're teaching me.
Yeah, obviously. I'm going with the flow in order.
Oh, okay. So
Understood?
we did the S3 simple storage, object storage.
Yes.
We did the elastic black storage. I mean
Yes.
block storage,
Yes.
and that's about attaching EC2 stands.
Yes.
And then we learned about the SSD and HDD. It's
Yes.
just different volume types.
Yes. So we will see how to create EBS volume next class. After that, we will
Okay.
see what is EFS. After EBS, next service is
It's
EFS,
EFS.
Elastic File Storage. That is also relevant to this.
Wow.
Okay.
They have a lot of files, huh?
Yeah, EFS, Elastic File
So
Storage.
basically, AWS is most AWS is just about files. We're just storing files.
Yeah, obviously that is the purpose, main purpose. So you'll see
There's no,
different types also. I'll
there's,
show you
there's no, yeah,
Route
there's no
53.
coding, nothing. Because we're
No coding,
logging
no
in, we're
coding, no
creating
coding, man, no coding at all. So these are all completely user graphical interface. How to watch your servers and all. You are going to see all these things upcoming classes. So I will show you a syllabus also. AWS.
so
Sorry.
we could also like what is that word like WhatsApp use and encryption.
Encryption, all I will explain you. Encryption in the sense, for example, one image is there that will only want to see you, not others. For example, you are going to
Yeah,
storing,
I get.
yeah, you are going to store somewhere XYZ place. Okay, that one only will appear you as an image for you only, not me. If I want to access that data, that human unreadable format will show for me. For you it will show you as image. For me it will show you in descriptive way, different way. So like a, alpha numerical value, I can't able to read that, I can't able to see that. You understood, right? That is
Yeah.
called as encryption.
So this is all AWS. Do you have more? All
Yeah, yeah.
that's pages, right?
We have a CLI. This also easy. Okay, VPC also. This is little very big one. So we are going to see after file storage. Okay. So this Route 53 will create for servers are there. For example, I'll show you here. Can you see me here? Google.
Yeah.
So Google. So Google in the sense, whenever you type Google, it is showing you some server right here. It is showing you
Uh
some
huh.
image. It is for this one server will be there. This whatever the domain is there, right? Google.com. Okay. So this, how we need to set this. Example, I'll show you. Example here, LK Cloud Tech. LK Cloud Tech. Okay. Here, if I type here LK Cloud Tech, this LK Cloud Tech related one server will be there. Where is storing that server? So let me open this LK Cloud Tech domain. You see this right? Top of this left corner, LK Cloud Tech something domain. Okay. How to create the domain, how to use it, how to store it, how to use it. You understood?
Yeah.
So this domain, so we will talk about how to create this domain, how to place this domain, how to keep in order, how to do all these things in order. We will learn in Route 53. How to create Route 53, how to create DNS, what is DNS, what is the purpose of DNS, what is the domain, how to buy the domain, how to sell the domain, okay, IA, what is IANA, what is Route 53. So all these things. So I have hosted somewhere what is hosting, what is DNS, what is domain. So this server is working, right? My website is working in the sense I have done this in Route 53. You understood, right? So these things
Yeah.
how we have to do. So everything you're gonna learn. You understood, right?
Yeah.
It looks very professional, right? This code is written by me. This code is hosted
Wow.
by me. Yes, this is done by me.
And you sell it on YouTube?
Yeah, you will also can do. You will also can do. I will teach you. Don't worry. Understood?
Yeah.
So that's all about EBS theory part. So tomorrow we will see how to create EBS volumes.
Okay. Sounds good.